guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Diliraba and Yang Yang. Okay, so we're going to look at their sun sign first, and we have their moon, their rising, their Venus, their Jupiter, their Pallas, their fortune, their Juno, their Midheaven, their Emunje Koli, and their North Node. So that's what we'll be looking at for today for both. I'll get a card on each. So let's get started. For Diliraba, please. Thank you. We have release. So there is something there that she may be needing to release here. Ooh. Okay, yeah, healing some chaos here, and we have the community. So she may find that there's something that may help her transform here in her community. Or she may be very dedicated to people in the community, or has some type of community projects maybe that she's doing. Let's have a look at Yang Yang. For Yang Yang, okay, nothing's coming up, so we'll pull a couple. We have inner peace, that's nice, that's beautiful. And this also wanted to come out, happiness, nice. Wow, so somebody is vibing high, has that inner peace, has done some work on self. And fulfillment, wow. And wow, this is very beautiful on this side here. I feel like once this healing's done, I feel like, and she's released something here, there's going to be things that happen. There's a transformation there. There's going to be a type of shift. So what is their energy together here? Adventure! I like it. So there you have it. Some adventure to happen here. So these are what they feel about themselves. Though I feel like one is in a good place and the other is getting there. Might take a little bit of time, but when these two come together, adventures are going to be part of that. So let's have a look at Moon, their emotions. Let's do Diliraba, please. All right. Expect powerful change. I can't make it up. New moon eclipse here. Beautiful. I'm just going to turn that there. And what about Yang? So there's definitely a powerful change happening here. A shift in their energy. Whoa, okay, that's a lot, but we're going to dig them. Don't let pride get in your way, and this is for Yang. Your hard work is paying off, and that's where he's maybe in a good place right now. And then your dreams need a practical plan, so there might be some more planning that needs to be done for these manifestations to come in and this fulfillment. So some type of strategy I'm feeling, or some kind of, I don't know, a plan of some sort here. What's their combination of their energy here? The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon, beautiful. So I definitely feel like once things change and the shift happens here, there's going to be some planning that's going to happen for these adventures perhaps here. Let's look at the rising here. This is how people view them. This is how people view them. Okay, so we have Diliraba, the storyteller, intention. I am the narrator of my life. And I feel like that is where she's at right now with healing and releasing things here. Maybe getting out into the community. Let's have a look at Yang, please. Rising. The Empress of the Night, final. After the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. So I'm kind of feeling that belongs with her, with Diliraba. Let's do yang. Let's do yang now, please. The Jade Star, the surrender, I am ready to let go with self-compassion. So maybe there's some self-compassion that needs to happen here. Maybe the way how you talk with yourself, you know, that inner dialect. So let's get another one for him. For Yang Yang, please. Yang Yang, please. Thank you. And we have the Lost Star, rebirth, out of the darkness into the light. I like it. So we have this happening here. I feel like perhaps with this with this, don't let the pride get in the way. And I feel like with that, surrendering that pride and that ego. And then the Lost Star, out of the darkness into the light. I feel like this may be what the dream of the practical plan is, what needs to happen in order to get to that side where I feel like it's how do I put that? Kind of like, in order for things to really come to fulfillment, with whatever strategy that's coming, there has to be some things that change with that change in the momentum, right? With the gaining momentum and the changing, that shift. And I feel like there's a couple things here that need to be that inner dialect for Yang Yang. So let's look at their combined energy here. The Diamond Star, destiny. I focus on service and follow my higher purpose. And wow, and that is kind of what they might be doing right now. Whatever, I feel like whatever they do for a living may play a big part in this. Let's look at Jupiter, their luck for Diliraba, please. Thank you. Healer of the ages. So Diliraba may be somebody that has that inner light, that just being around them, everything seems a little better, that a little more comforting and shiny and bright and more positive. The Temple Path, I feel like that is where she's headed. Wow, that's beautiful. For growth, I think there's growth here, or I'm feeling it anyway. What do we have for him, for Yang Yang, please? Wow, really need to talk about this. Aha, okay, right, okay, so I feel like the cards are saying here, what I'm seeing here is there's an indecision here about which direction to head, and that has to do with that plan, right? So trying to balance out, I feel, that dark and light side here, that come into the dark, come out of the dark into the light. And I feel like with the dark night of the soul, I feel like coming back onto the light, that is where the ending of that adventure comes, when you go through the dark night of the soul. He's very close to the end of that, and still working on that dialect, that inner dialect. But once there's a plan here on which way he wants to go, we have the Angel of Balance, and I feel there's going to be getting that plan balanced out to which part there's action here. So that's beautiful. Resolution or mastery of some sort and taking action. What's the combined here? Door to romance. Wow, 33. So I feel like their ascended masters are guiding the way for these two to wherever they're meant to go for romance, one another possibly. So what's their Venus like? What of how they love here? For Diliraba, please, for how they love, or how she loves. Ooh, okay. All right. So we have family changes. Okay. So things in the family might be changing. And we have keep the faith. and realizations and epiphanies. So this is interesting because I kind of feel like whatever changes in their family have to happen, it may have been there the whole time, and she may just be getting that realization of this. And remembering to keep the faith that this is coming. It's in divine timing. So what is Yang Yang for the love? This kind of makes me feel like take your time, and the family might change how they feel about this. This might be something that's talked about here, about the family changes, about her love life, having to do with the Venus here. End of an era, new exercise program, and welcome the new. Okay, so nice. So I feel like this is kind of feeling like with the end of the era here, this is kind of getting into that mysticism or that spirituality here, where perhaps in the generations prior, so generations that have already passed on, I feel like it was really taboo. Like it was not talked about. You didn't talk about spirituality. You weren't allowed to have anything to do with that. It was kind of like a bad thing. And nowadays it's more welcomed, right? So I feel like the end of an era for spirituality has come to an end, where people are much more accepting. The newer generations are much more accepting about living their best life. And I feel like that means working on self, and that means with your body as well, so you can connect better with spirit by eating healthier and doing the exercising and doing all these things to help promote your best self, okay? And then welcoming in the new. Wow. Let's see, we have moving. So something might be moving here when it comes to love. Now, because that's about love, where the Venus is, that's what it's all about, perhaps somebody's, going to move in closer to the other to court them, or something along those lines. Let's look here at the palace, the relationships, how they are with their relationships. Okay, it looks like Diliraba is trusting. She definitely to have faith and trust that this is coming in, or that this person loves them or her. Let's see. Thank you. Playfulness. So recapturing romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. And I feel like this kind of inner light with her really shines through, especially if she's in love. You can really tell, okay? Or if she's in a relationship. Whoa. Okay, so this is still here for her. It is safe for you to love, and it's worth waiting for. Wow, okay. So this is kind of telling me that whatever this is, like I said before, there's some type of divine timing coming together here. What about Yang Yang? What do we have for Yang Yang when it comes to relationships? Let your friends help you. So it's possible somebody sets this up, maybe some friends. You deserve love, and I feel like they both maybe have been through a few things that kind of made them realize their worth, okay? About possibly somebody taking advantage of their good nature, or using them, or cheating on them, or whatever the case was. It helped make them grow, where they were able to learn some lessons from this. And I feel like their heart is still open here. What do we have for Yang Yang? Can I get one more, please? getting to know each other, and forgiving and learning. And I feel like I said, there's been some learning here and growth. So learning to forgive somebody doesn't mean you have to talk directly to them. You can speak to spirit and tell spirit that you forgive this person, and that that doesn't mean you have to be with them, right? But you can still forgive them and move on. So somebody needs to speak some type of something here, because my throat chakra is really playing with me here. What's their combined energy here? Honeymoon. What? So, wow. So this is going to bring in enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So possibly these two, I kind of feel like they both go on holidays separately, and maybe that is when they run into one another and enjoy their holiday together. It's kind of what I'm picking up. I don't feel like they kind of get together in the same town. Maybe they do, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm kind of feeling like wherever they live, I kind of feel like there's almost a distance between them here. That wherever they are living, they're leaving from separate destinations to go to the same destination, but unknowingly that the other one's going to be there. And maybe it's for work. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting though. So let's look at their Juno, their influences here. What influences Diliraba, please? Round and round. Okay. So there might be someone that says the same old thing over and over and over and over. And that could be where that family changes come in. Let's see, what is this? What is the round and round here for Diliraba? For the influences for Diliraba. Milk and honey. Okay. So I feel like she knows something good is coming in here. Poised. Oh, nice. Beautiful. So I'm going to get one more though. I'm kind of feeling something here. The thinker. So it might be that thinking around and around and around certain thoughts here. Spirit's getting them to think about something here though, because that is the Ascended Masters on 44 here. And this may be that something to do with milk and honey. I'm kind of feeling like something good is coming. And it's possible this person can't get something out of their head. Possibly this destination or where they're supposed to be going. I'm kind of feeling that with the poised, I feel like there's some kind of way she handles herself, or the way she takes on life. It's very almost like possibly her ancestors are royalty or something, and she knows that she's meant to be somebody. You know what I mean? Like, not that she already isn't, but I mean, she walks the walk, talks the talk. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell that she's meant to be doing whatever she's doing. Building blocks. Nice for Yang Yang. So what else do we have? We have a 10 there. So it might be something that's ending for him, where he's having to rebuild something here. Ooh. Truth be told. Okay, I knew there was something that needed to be spoken here. And these might be hidden emotions. These might be something that somebody's kind of voicing to them, maybe putting ideas in their head, or you need to go and speak some truth between the worlds here. So I kind of feel like, I almost feel like no man's land, not really sure which way to go. And I was kind of getting that direction somewhere along here, or the indecision, yeah. Let's see, what else do we have here? This might be a way of getting connected with spirit too. Yeah, there's some work that needs to be done here with chop wood. So there's something that needs to be happening here, some type of truth, and this could be somebody that's trying to influence them around some lies, or that there's possibly that he needs to see the truth somewhere with building something and doing some type of cleanup or action here. What's their combined here? Chaos and conflict. I kind of wondered, there needs to be something that happens because she's already in that healing this chaos. So there's maybe something on his side that needs to happen, having to do with some type of influence from someone else that maybe is conflicting what he thinks or what he feels the truth is. There's, I don't know, something to do with this truth here. And I feel like it's weighing on him heavy. I feel like it's come out of the darkness into the light. And I feel like whoever this person is influencing him here isn't good for his world. You know, it might be something he needs to walk away from. Let's look at the midheaven here. What's the midheaven? Light and love and author. Okay. And I feel like this is Diliraba here. She may have a book that she wants to express or write here as an author. And this might be like about her life. Purpose is bringing divine healing, light, and love to this world. And that may be through whatever she does for work. She may write songs or something to do with writing, though. Author, maybe a bio. Let's look at Yang Yang. What about Yang Yang's midheaven here? Yang Yang's midheaven. Ooh, something flipped here. Okay, so there's some type of support here, and I feel like this might be to help support life purpose fully supports you. So that's spirit, angels, spirit guides, and giving them strength here. What's this one here? Options. So consider the career possibilities that are open to you. I kind of feel like that's kind of giving him free range or free will in which he wants to choose for a destiny. He may have many gifts, and it's just a matter of which one he might want to go with. I feel like it's whatever it is that he chooses, it may bring something together here, whether it's these two or some type of work collaboration. I'm feeling, what do we got here? Leadership. So these two are both in charge of any situation. I feel it says this situation, so they both may want to lead, and that that can be who's going to wear the pants kind of thing, where who's gonna take charge, and it might be a combined effort where they take both ideas and mesh them or work them together somehow. Let's look at what their ancestors, angels, and spirit guides want to say for Diliraba. She is first. Let's see, what do we have? New beginnings. So definitely there is this new beginning here, and it's going to bring that beautiful shape-shifting. Oh, so that's being able to shape and shift into whatever energy is there and around, and getting a different perspective, or I want to say different perspective, because this may be something that she does in order, I don't want to say people pleasing, but for people to hear what they want to hear, you know, or saying things that they want to hear. And I feel like she's capable of doing whatever she's saying. It's just a matter of who she's around. So it's kind of a gift, really, to be able to shapeshift their energy and perspective when it comes to this new beginning. Let's see, for him, effortlessness. This might look like he's got the talent. That's why it looks so effortless. So whatever he does for work, I feel like it might be, I don't know, I kind of get acting, but could be singing as well. Yeah, solitude. So you may like his privacy or like to be by himself, having his own time to think of which way he might want to go. I feel like it's still that indecision of where to go, and then that's where this action's going to take place. Wow. Okay. So he already knows that the earth magic here, that everything is connected to source. And then we have music and harmony. So perhaps he's a singer. I kind of felt that, but he may act as well, but I still feel like there's the main part is singing. Let's see, what do we have for their combined energy? Synergy. Okay, now you know what synergy is, right? Synergy is where maybe one sings, one produces, and together they make an album. Okay, so it's taking two things, two talents together to make something new from both sources. So synergy is working together with one another to make something new. And I really like this because whatever they do together, maybe they both sing, there might be some type of collaboration here that people may not see coming. Let's look at their fortune before we do their north node. What's their fortune here for Diliraba? What does she get for her fortune or wealth here? Let's see, what do we have? The sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation. Okay. Protection and power. So definitely protected. Getting some type of truth or clarity here. Isn't that funny? Truth be told. And perhaps they're both willing to tell each other how they truly feel. Okay? So they may not be afraid to speak the truth to one another, which is beautiful. Can I get another card for her, please? For Diliraba? For the fortune. Diliraba? Clock. Okay. So, need time takes time, in time cycles. Time to heal and progress. So there might be some certain amount of time that's needed here for her to get out of this chaos here and release whatever she needs, and for him to find his way of which direction to go. Let's look at him. Love. Wow. Okay. This is what he feels is going to be his fortune. She wants truth and he wants unconditional love. So, wow, self-love. And this is all part of that dark night of the soul I felt, so that's beautiful. Affection and attraction and passion. Nice. One more. Oh, wow. Okay, so heartfelt pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So this may be why he's really wanting that unconditional love. So perhaps he had some type of deception in the past here. There's the Cupid's arrow is striking, and then the Grim Reaper. So I really did feel like somebody needed to release something here. It was on her side. So she may feel like there might be somebody else in the picture here that she needs to let go of. And this might feel like some type of deception. He wants some unconditional love, but Cupid arrow strikes here, so love is coming. So whatever he's gone through, she may have already gone through. She may have already released somebody here, and maybe that's what this truth be told is. Having to let someone go. And this could have been this person here that was influencing him. Okay? And he wants that love, but he's really feeling stabbed in the back. And he whatever relationship it was, it doesn't have to be love. It could have been whoever was trying to influence him here. It could be family, it could be friends. It could have been somebody that he loved or felt he loved. But Cupid arrows is going to strike here. Once he deals with whoever this is, I feel he's going to find that direction that he's looking for, okay? And that's where this... Perhaps he's on his honeymoon when he meets her, or something along those lines. They're both on vacation, though, or coming together somehow here. Coffin. So endings bring new beginnings. So for order for these two to come in together, something has to end first. Now, whether it's to come together with each other, or if it's coming in for them with someone else, whatever's happening here, they might end up meeting who they're supposed to be with when they do some sort of collaboration. It could also be the two of them getting together. So let's look at their north node here. What's Diliraba's north node here? Ooh, okay, marriage and despair. So, wow. Okay. Let's see. Can I get one more for her? Wow. An official person, a message of concern, poverty, and mature man. Okay. So I'm kind of getting with this, a mature man is kind of has a message of concern about somebody here that maybe she has in high honor, that perhaps they're in poverty, and this is gonna leave her in despair here. An official person. So it's possible somebody here is wanting to marry her out of, because of her money. Or this could be a concern for a mature man, maybe her father. At this point, they might be talking about if she ever gets married, what will happen. Maybe there's family fortune here. Let's look at Yang Yang. Community. Could be that a lot of people are talking about something here. Can I get Yang Yang for current life north node right now, please? The current life right now. Oh, there's a change. We have community and change. It's possibly Yang Yang is doing something for the community that's going to change something in the community there. What's going on for Yang Yang right now? Oh, I thought something slipped out there. Alright, for Yang Yang, please. There we go, there's something. We have distant horizons, so there might be some plans here for some type of community change here. I wonder if it has anything to do with this marriage. Can I get a couple more for Yang Yang for current life? Ooh, a child and a false person. Okay. So it's possible something might be talked about around the community here about, and it could be somebody that's putting some lies up. Maybe that has to do with this truth about somebody maybe having this child, and that could be something that's a concern here about a mature man here. Might be talking about messages of concern here, possibly to do with his side here. What's their combined? Oh, courtship. So something's going on here. Something to do with a child, something to do about them getting married or having this courtship possibly here, or having that with someone else. Let's see, what is advice for Diliraba here from Spirit? courage and overcoming difficulties. Okay. The worst is over. Oh, the worst is now behind you. Yeah. So you are... I can't see that. I'm gonna put some glasses on here so I can read it better. Okay. And you are surmounting any previous challenges. So nice. So I feel like whatever's going on here, she's definitely needs to have the courage to overcome whatever's going on here. What about Yang Yang here? Oh. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. So whatever this truth, or I'm still feeling that truth about this person here, has something to do with causing trouble between these two. Leadership. Yeah, needing to step up to lead. Whatever this is, let's read it. Let me see what it says. Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position, lovingly guide others. So this may be maybe talking to Diliraba about whatever this law is, because it may affect how things go. Maybe they're talking about getting married, but somebody's saying that they have a child. Healthy lifestyle, eat healthful diet and adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimum health. So this might be affecting somebody's health here, and they're needing to eat better, or, and that looks like it's on Yang Yang's side, and both of them, their combined energy. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are loved, very loved. So they need to remember who they are, because whoever is trying to cause this issue here, somebody's going to have to end something here for something to change. Has something to do with this child and false person, possibly saying that they have a child from this person, from Yang Yang. This might be concerning for dad on her side. They may even be getting somebody to investigate this to find out what's going on. And this might be on her side. So, oh, I just picked up the thing and there's thief here. So somebody just wants money. Maybe trying to say that they're pregnant to try to get child support. I hate it when that kind of stuff comes out, but that's what it looks like. So there might be some hurdles here for them to get through before they actually get together, or things might not work out the first time around due to this ending, and this ending needs to be had first before this new beginning can come in. But they are meant to do something together. They both have new beginnings here, so whether it's together with each other or they both have somebody else coming into their energy, I still feel like when they go on a trip, whether they run into each other and there's some type of courtship, or if it is with someone that they meet there, wherever the holiday is. It seems funny though that they're both going to a destination, meeting their significant one. Now, it kind of feels like maybe together with each other. So, but because we have Coffin here and the Grim Reaper as well, they might end something before it really gets started here because of issues. And that's where Spirit's trying to say you need to overcome these difficulties by having this courage on her part. And he needs to take control of the situation and end out whatever mess this is coming in here. It has to do on his side, so. She also has healing chaos, so whatever she's going through already This might have to do with self because this is her sun sign. So, but things are really going to change, I feel. There's going to be a real big shift that happens here. So, but that's what I have for Diliraba and Yang Yang. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, and please like, share, and subscribe. And we will see y'all next time. All right, later. Stay blessed.